Yesterday was 70s and sunny, and today is rainy and cold. Hashtag Tennessee living. So I was thinking about the session yesterday. During the session, there was a moment where we were tracking for verse 2. And we were listening back, and I had this look on my face that I wanted to retrack it because I wasn't happy with the take. As I was thinking that, the producer that I was working with, we've worked together for a bunch of different projects. She knew that was going through my mind, and she just said, like, no, I don't want to retrack it. I love the way you did things. And when you're tracking for somebody else, it's important to keep in mind that you're tracking for them, you're providing a service for them. So if they're happy with the product, that's all that matters. Just because I may not be happy with the take or being the perfectionist that I am, I think that I could always do it better, doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to feel the same way. And at the end of the day, their opinion is the thing that matters. And the take was great. I mean, listening back to it, it was great, it was perfect, it was exactly what was needed. Sometimes I need the reminder to get outside of my head and not to overthink things. Also, if you're wondering, we're in a Barnes & Noble because we're waiting to get new tires for my car, and this was the closest place. That Starbucks and that Barnes & Noble, every time that we've gone there, their espresso machine is always broken, and they never have oat milk. It's okay, just got a nasty coffee. That's my car. We're going out of town next week, and we're trying to finish up a couple of projects before we do that. So the next couple of days, it's crunch time, so that we don't have to worry about it when we're not here. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I touched on briefly at the coffee shop, talking about what happened yesterday. When you're making art for somebody else, it's a different thing, and it's a unique thing compared to doing something for yourself and creating for yourself. If you're creating for yourself, then you have a vision, you have an end goal, and you're the one kind of in the driver's seat for reaching that goal. For helping somebody else work on their art and helping them bring it to life, you're not in the driver's seat, you're more in the passenger seat, and they're in the driver's seat. So a lot of times you'll bring ideas up and bring them to the table, but there's always that chance that they'll say no, and you have to trust that they have a broader vision and a broader scope of the project, and you just have a very small select view of the project. When I get sent a demo, a lot of times it's just acoustic, keys, and maybe a vocal. So I don't even have bass, I barely have anything to go off of. So a lot of times I'm just kind of playing beats and then taking the feedback that the producer gives me and making adjustments to the drum beat. Again, because they have a broader vision of the song that I just don't have. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't bring ideas to the table. I mean, they hired you for a reason. They hired you for what you can do, whether that's drums, guitar, or whatever. They hired you for your perspective. I think it's just important to have the perspective that you're not in the driver's seat, somebody else is, and you're helping them get to the end goal that they first envisioned. When you're creating for somebody else, you're assisting them in bringing their piece of art to life. Since we're gonna be out of town next week, we're trying to eat everything in our fridge this week. Hey Siri, set a timer for 9 minutes. Apparently you're supposed to cook steak 9 minutes on each side. Or that's what Google said. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. Steak is like one of my favorite meals. I think that's a common thing. I don't think that's just a thing just unique to me. That doesn't mean I don't get excited for it. Hey, before you click away, I just want to let you know we're gonna be out of town next week on vacation, and I'm not gonna be posting any normal videos like this. I'm gonna be posting the short drum videos, but I'm not gonna be posting any long form content next week, but I'll be back the week after that. And if you haven't yet, hit the bell icon and subscribe if you haven't to be notified when that long form content is back. I'm gonna be filming on vacation, but I'm not gonna be editing on vacation. So those videos will come when I'm back. So hit that bell icon.